going to get to the background in a second here. It's very important. It's just that we'd like to share with you oral history that was passed on to us by our father. World War II, Korea-ish, you know, during Jim Crow era, one of our cousins enlisted in the army. Don't judge. And he went to basic in his school and whatever, and when he reported to his unit at the gate, they directed him to a barracks, which was odd because normally when you check in, you're supposed to go to the command post or what have you. Well, when he arrived there, the platoon sergeant, a couple other sergeants and corporals are in there, and the dude tells him that your documentation is out of order, we need you to fix it. And our cousin's kind of perplexed because, you know, he's been in the army now for a couple of months, and he's wondering what needs to be fixed. The Sarge goes on to tell him that he needs to change his race to white because it's currently listed as color. Yeah, our cousin's passable, like extremely passable. And at that time frame during the segregated army, that was gonna cause some confusion for him to be in the colored ranks. Well, if you haven't been listening to how our family tree is set up, our cousin's response was something to the fact that I'll be goddamn, they beat him and beat him and beat him on some old Kunta Kinte Toby type deal, and he refused. Now in this, the reason we share it is because without this video documentation of his brother who got pulled over for not having a license and then put on suicide watch and for whatever reason wasn't complying, had got mobbed up on, if there was no video documentation, no one would believe it. The same way a lot of people don't want to believe the story that we just shared, as well as all of the atrocities and crimes against humanity that the Pigmently Challenge has carried on till this day without it being on video.
REX